Hi there, everyone. We're back again with me, Zhana. And once again, our age-old dilemma. I want to be a singer, but I don't know where to start. Some of you live in the Midwest, so you don't have the opportunities that those of you who live in the big cities have. So it is a bit challenging. And unfortunately for you, at some point, I don't know how you're going to figure it out, but you'll have to figure out a way to migrate to a bigger city if where the opportunity is, because really that's the only way. Just a little history on myself. I came from a small town in Florida. Well, not really a small town, but I came from a city that is not really art and theater conducive. So I did have to come to New York City, and I came to New York City with just $300 to my name and a will to make it and never go back home. And a couple of years later, here I am. I've never gone home. But it does take making a lot of sacrifice. So you will have to step out of your comfort zone. It does take a lot of persistence. It does take dedication. Not everyone is going to make it simply because the opportunities are not there. And there are also those of you who, I don't like to say this, but the reality is a lot of people are not as good as they think they are. Hopefully that's not you. But you really have to be realistic of where the boundaries of your talent are or what the strengths of your talent are. Everybody has designs on being the superstar, but everyone's not going to make it. So let's be realistic about you still want to sing, and there are many opportunities outside of, let's say, that superstar position that everybody's vying for. You have cruise ships. They're always looking for singers. You have wedding bands. You can work every weekend because there's always someone getting married. And it also helps to strengthen your vocal ability because you're singing every week. You're singing different songs. Your mind is constantly retaining a lot of information, a lot of music. You're learning different styles of music, which is very important because it's important to be versatile as a singer and not one-dimensional. You also have demo singers. These are the singers that will sing the reference track for a song that maybe a major artist is going to sing, or just maybe an artist that someone wants to produce. They'll get someone to sing the reference. And this is another way to hone in on your skills as well. You may have a local producer will probably call you in for that. It's also good if you can start some kind of a band, or even if you start some kind of a YouTube thing, and listen to yourself before you put your music out there, because you really want to put your best foot forward. And if you're good enough, eventually someone will find you, because now the world is so much smaller, so we don't need to rely on just talent shows anymore. We can get our talent out when we're ready to shine, which is a great thing. So I think that just about covered most of some of the opportunities available to you as a singer if you're looking to shine. A lot of major singers, they didn't just go from being discovered and then being large. Some of them, took baby steps. They were in choral groups. They were in shows. Theater. Local theater shows are also very good for honing in on your craft, because this is going to give you an opportunity to work with different people. It just really helps to be flexible. So when you do step up into the big time, so to speak, or a professional world, you have at least a body of work and a work ethic that that kind of surpasses the amateur coming through thinking that all he has to do is just kind of open his mouth and let something roll out. And a lot of times what rolls out, it's not quite up to par, because it does take a lot of work. It does take work. I mean, when I first started, I thought I was a lot better than I was, but listening to myself as a younger person, I was good, but I wasn't great. Which is not to say that that's the fate of everyone, but it does help to really listen to yourself and hear yourself as others see you, or hear you, rather. I'd like to, let's see, what else is another good venue for singers to cover? Believe it or not, some of the karaoke stuff helps some singers to hone in on the craft. I know a lot of singers who tour with a lot of major people and they host karaoke shows. Um, and I think that kind of covers this brief little webcast about where other opportunities lie for you if you're looking to become a singer. Um, and just explore every avenue, because all avenues are good, and all avenues are baby steps to getting you to where you need to go. And you never know, sometimes you just stumble into the right place at the right time. And one of my most important sayings is always be ready, because there's nothing like having an opportunity fall in your lap and you not be ready. So always be ready and know when you're ready. Sometimes you can take a position or you can take a job and you're really not ready for it, and that can sometimes seal the fate for you. Um, if you stumble into a job where the caliber of talent is on a level 8 and you're on a level 2. So you always want to be ready when you step into any kind of opportunity that's going to allow you to shine. And be smart. Be smart about it. And don't be afraid of criticism, because it's very important, constructive criticism. And don't be offended if not everybody's going to find your talent to their liking, because it's okay. It's okay. Not everybody's going to like you, but that doesn't mean that you can't make it. Keep going at it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.